What is going on, members of the Shy Guys Squad and MPL fans alike? My name is Dan, aka Donakey, your head coach of the St. Louis Sableyes in the Season 2 of the MPL. Now, this is the team builder that we do every Thursday here on the channel. Of course, they will only go up if I've already fought my opponent. Well, I mean, I don't record them if I record them before I battle my opponent, but they won't go up unless I battle my opponent in advance. So, what we have here today is our squad, and as you guys can see on like the top part of the screen, we have Chestnut, Armaldo, Kofagrigas, Nidoqueen, Blastoise, and Tornadus-Therian. I'm just gonna quickly explain a little bit what the sets are about. Nothing too huge because I mean, I should probably, I don't know, maybe starting next week or something, I should do them as soon as they're done, so the calcs and everything are in my head and good to go. But, this is kind of a gimmick set that we're trying to do here. Excuse you, phone. Nobody said you could speak. Anyways, I'm kind of running a gimmicky set with, Chestnut here, which is kind of a Hita Fajita set, with, substitute, Belly Drum, Drain Punch, and Seed Bomb with a Salic Berry, which boosts my speed by +1 when I reach the range of 25% or less. And I'm hoping that this can be like a late game sweeper, or essentially if it's a physical Altaria, if Eric brings a physical Altaria and a if he brings physical Altaria and Noivern is not present, that should leave that should give a good advantage to Chestnut here, because then I can potentially set it up pretty early. Now, so the main part is he's adamant because it's going to do as much as possible to anything. So Belly Drum, I think I can, well, at Belly Drum, I can almost guaranteed OHKO anything on Eric's team as long as it doesn't resist. So Altaria is kind of there, like, eating it up a bit, but it's not technically eating it up because it takes, like, I don't know, like 90% or something from a Drain Punch. So, I'm hoping that this set will work out, and it would be great if it did. But that's mainly about Chestnut. Then we have Fortissimo, the Armaldo, which is running its standard physically defensive set with Stealth Rock Slide, Iron Tail, and EQ. So we're mixing up the moves a little bit, and no Rapid Spin because if I recall correctly, Eric has no specific Rock Setter. Let me just, you guys can see the team on screen right now. I just want to have a quick look at it myself. Let's see, Sacramento Kingdras, there you are. I don't think Eric has a prominent Rock Setter. I mean, he has Heatran and possibly Tyrantrum if he really wants to try that, but I don't see him bringing Hazards to the game. But that's just me, so I'm not running Rapid Spin on my Armaldo, and anyways, I have Rapid Spin on another Pokemon that is joining today. So, that's basically Armaldo. Rock Slide is just general cover or stab. Iron Tail is primarily for the Mega Altaria, which I do fear a little bit. And Earthquake is for mons like Doublade, Tyrantrum, Raikou, Heatran. Like, it hits a lot of Pokemon, and I kind of want this thing to put in the work. Armaldo is going to come through, true. But yeah, that's Armaldo, basically, in a nutshell. Then we have Kofagrigas here, Altima, the Kofagrigas, which is the female one. Which is what we're rocking out with this week. We're rocking Paint Split, Knockoff, Destiny Bond, and Will-O-Wisp. Now this thing is kind of a mix counter, or mix check to mons like Ambipom. For Alligator, kind of stops Mega Altaria and Noivern. Because Destiny Bond, I can take any special hit, and I can also take any physical hit, for sure. So I can tank one hit, then I can go for Destiny Bond on that turn, force a switch and Paint Split back up, or Will-O-Wisp, predicting a switch. Knockoff can remove items as, for example, Gator's Life Orb, potential Silk Scarf on Ambipom, Raikou's Joy Specs, or Scarf or whatever. Noivern's probably Specs. It hits Slowbro for super effective damage. It can remove Machamp's Assault Vest. So, well, of course, that's the items I'm expecting, but yeah, that's what Kofagrigas can take care of, and as well forcing switches, Paint Splitting back up, and then Destiny Bonding again. So that's Ultima this week. Next up we have probably the Mon that I see doing the most work this week, which is Maria, the Nidoqueen. Because looking at this moveset, I hit 9 of Eric's 11 Pokemon for super effective damage. Earth Power for Heatran, Thunderbolt for Feraligatr, Earth Power for Doublade, Ice Beam, or Earth Power for Tyrantrum. I don't hit Ambipom with any super effective because I don't have fighting type move. Mega Altaria, Sludge Wave, Raikou, Earth Power, Noivern, Ice Beam, Mandibuzz, Ice Beam, and Thunderbolt. Slowbro, Thunderbolt, and Machamp, I don't have anything in specific. So with that, only Machamp and Ambipom I hit neutrally, but none of them like resist anything that Nidoqueen can do. So I expect Nidoqueen to do a lot this week with its moveset. It's just fully, especially offensive Choice Scarf. So that's Nidoqueen. It's going to be our main attacker this week. Next up, we have Kitara, the physically defensive Blastoise with Scald, Rapid Spin, Dark Pulse, and Aura Sphere. Now here's the Rapid Spinner, and it's also another check to the Gator, because I am really worried about that for Alligator, as I mean, D-Dance Gator can really tear through my team, so I want Scald to burn it, and then I can and I can also take I did the calcs, and I can, it's a 3.6% chance to OHKO at +4 with Crunch from a max attack Adamant Gator with Life Orb and Sheer Force. So Blastoise is definitely here to take a hit. Like it can take a +4 Crunch, which is pretty good. So that is Blastoise. He's here mainly to wall. Well, he's here to wall physical attackers, but primarily Gator, because I'm really worried about it. And Scald is for burning, Rapid Spin for rocks or hazards, Dark Pulse for mons like Slowbro. It's also for Doublade, and Aura Sphere is primarily for the Heatran, even though we also have Scald, but it was just like a last move that I really didn't know what to do with, so I just decided to slap on Aura Sphere and call it a day. Last but not least, we have Tornadus-Therian here with an Assault Vest with Air Slash, U-Turn, Focus Blast, and Knockoff. Now this set was originally Choice Scarf, but I didn't want to run the same mimic close to each other, week 1 and 3. And we're running this week, we're running Air Slash, U-Turn, Focus Blast, and Knockoff. Now I see this set coming coming clutch, because I speed creep anything on Eric's team except for the Noivern. I've speed crept his base 115. So Ambipom and Raikou can't outspeed unless they're Scarf, so I can get the info from there. I doubt Ambipom's gonna be Scarf, but I can find out if Raikou is. I also have enough speed for, or I have enough HP for Stealth Rock damage. Defense and Special Defense were kind of like last resort after I did my speed creeping and I wanted max Special Attack. So after I did that, I just decided to go with the last 8 in Defense and Spadef, just both. Because that means that I get, if I add 8 at level 50, I get nothing from it. I only get 1 stat boost. But if I add 4 to both, I get the stat boost from both. So I decided to go with 4 into each stat. And that's basically a chaser, and that's the team. So I'm hoping this team is going to do well, and I'm hoping that we can keep our win streak going. But you guys will find out tomorrow at, hopefully, if everything goes right, it will be around 12 p.m. Eastern Standard, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow with another MPL game. Peace!